Hey guys, today I'm at the Sheraton Los Angeles in San Gabriel, so not the usual venue, and I just checked into my hotel really briefly, went outside for a social mixer, and 5 hours later, after getting dinner with some cool people, I'm back in my room. Um, and today I just have a little anecdote from what happened earlier today, and I just thought I'd share it because I don't know, this is something I'm struggling with that I think you might benefit from hearing. So we went to the social mixer, or I went down to the social mixer, very nervous for my speech tomorrow. So I thought, okay, let's go down, see and meet the people who are going to be there tomorrow, so that hopefully I can see some familiar faces the next day and be a bit more at ease. And one thing led to another, and I was invited out to an exclusive dinner with the guest speaker. And the guest speaker was the CEO of Aspen Dental. So a very established, very reputable, and in every way more qualified in every way than I could ever be, right? Or not could ever be, but than I am right now. And during our conversation at dinner, or we went out to dinner together, we had some great food, great wine, and we were discussing, or well, he was mostly discussing about his ideas when it comes to like practices, how to grow an office, and all this sort of stuff. And if you know me, I have my own ideas about marketing and growth based on my experience and the mentors and education that I've had. So, one thing that stuck out to me was that we both disagreed on one thing. He was primarily speaking at the table. I didn't really like interject and say, "Oh wait, but here's what I think." But I had this disagreement, and for a while, I kind of sat with it because I thought, okay, this guy said one thing, and I kind of disagree with it, and who am I to basically question that? Or maybe I'm wrong, and those thoughts came through my head. Um, and I think at some point, whenever you're trying to well, what I'm trying to say is at some point you have to really trust your experience. You have to trust your gut, regardless of whatever qualifications that someone might have over you, or what, I don't know, degree or successes. Of course, like if they do have a great track record, if they've done all this stuff, like do take it solemnly and like with a lot of gravitas, but at the same time, you're gonna have to at some point trust yourself and your experiences as well and your knowledge, right? Sure, they have theirs, but also if they are more established and they've been around longer, chances are the conditions that were around when they found what they found is going to be massively different from the conditions that you're in. So the people who came before you, yes, we should acknowledge them and we should learn from them and you know um, take their wisdom. But at the same time, we also have to trust ourselves. And when it comes to disagreements that we might have, um, do it intelligently. Obviously, don't always just choose their side or always choose your side. I think carefully consider both. And at the end of the day, for me, I still do believe in what I have to say and my conclusions. But yeah, something I went through today that I thought was very interesting. Um, Hope it's helpful for you. As you show up as a leader, we're going to have to take a stand for our own beliefs. We're going to have to, and if it's wrong, own up for it, own up to it. But that foundation of, you know, not counting yourself out because you're maybe objectively or societally inferior, I think is also a very valuable disposition. So, yeah, that's it for this video. Don't count yourself out. Value people and their ideas, especially if they've done some great things. But at the same time, we have to trust our own intuitions, our own ability to weigh situations and conclusions. That's just a fundamental thing we're going to have to do as leaders moving forward. So, hope you found this video helpful. And my speech is tomorrow, so I'm going to start prepping for that. Very nervous for it, but I think I'll do well. That's about it. Thanks, guys. See you guys tomorrow.